To make sure that it is coming through the audio. Right. Audio is coming through. Hello, my dear ones. Welcome to part 4 of Jade Empire, where we're going to see Fox Skulls. Yay! And oh my god, some of the Fox Skulls. Don't tell YouTube are gonna be not wearing any clothes. Oh my god. In fact, we might be able to see our first Fox Ghost soon.
Some sort of disease
Probably
affects
not.
this place, but it can't be natural.
Yeah.
It's as if the trees have deliberately grown together to snarl the paths. We must be on guard. Something very big is happening here. Wait, does it feel colder all of a sudden?
Oh my god. Ghosts. Hey, that guy's not got an arm. Oh, he's got an arm off. If you get that reference. Well, at least you aren't like the arsehole ghosts. You constantly freeze me in place. If all of these guys could just stop constantly blocking, like the ghosts, as you saw, it's like block, 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 block. That'd be nice.
We hurried down as quickly as we could, but I see you had the situation well in hand. I'm impressed. Not many people can disperse the spirits of the dead with any ease. That is true enough, though those with your skills often walk with more humility. My manners desert me. I am Lord Young, owner of this land, and charged by the Emperor himself to keep it safe. You should turn back south to Tien's Landing. This is the safest part of the Great Southern Forest, and even it is polluted with these strange ghosts. Help me? That's certainly a kind offer, but I'm not sure that... Wait a moment. You don't look like a pilgrim or one of the poor folk trying to escape Tien's Landing. Would it be out of line to inquire as to what brought you here? Even caravans employing skilled warriors have been forced to turn back under these ghosts' assaults. I could only reach Tien's Landing by using my flyer. They're quite common around the Imperial City. The trick is to obtain a wind map that allows you to navigate the air currents over large distances. Acquiring that chart was a hard-fought battle, I can assure you. The Lotus Assassins keep a tight rein on those precious documents. Indeed, though you would also need a flyer with enough fuel to manage the trip. Those are in precious short supply in this area of the Empire. Then again, you seem resourceful, and I believe resourceful people find ways to get things done. Perhaps you could get something done for me. If so, I might be persuaded to foolishly risk the Lotus Assassin's wrath by making a copy of one of their precious maps. deal is simple. Find out why my land sickens, why it is home to so many ghosts, and you will have your map. Two things threaten the entire length and breadth of this forest. The trees blacken with disease, and ghosts flock to this place like no other in the Empire. I suspect that these things are related, and, more importantly, that they're related to a fox called the Forest Shadow. She is a powerful spirit that has long been an ally of my family. Personally, I've had little to do with her. My father and his father before him, however, felt strongly that she should be revered. They considered her the true guardian of this forest. Just that. She is a fox spirit, and thus one of heaven's tricksters. The fox can take on the forms of men and women, and will often do so to test us. Personally, I don't think they have any right to deceive us, but my father felt that our family's good fortune came from just such a test passed long ago by an ancestor. Some sort of ancient alliance in which she was guardian of the forest, while we owned the land in the world of men. She is a powerful being, one my father considered the guardian of this forest. If this place is filled with ghosts, then I suspect that it is either because of or in spite of her. I think something is wrong with the Forest Shadow, and I want you to find her and figure out what is happening. Once we know that, we'll have a clear idea of what we face. Make your way up this ancient trail, and when you come to a fork, take the left path. That will lead you to a temple built long ago in the Forest Shadow's honor. Once there, find my hunter Spearcatch's Leaf, if he still lives. He claimed to remember some sort of ritual that my forebears used to contact the Forest Shadow. You might also want to keep an eye out for some small shrines that are scattered about the forest. Some of them are said to react to magic or charges of chi. I was beginning to think there may be no cure for this place. Your arrival has given me some small measure of hope. Find Spearcatch's Leaf at the temple above and see what he has learned. Your wind map will be waiting when you find a cure.
So, I'm going to hope that I can get the entire bit of this forest done in one stream. Admittedly, I am slightly tired, but something hopefully. Get this done in under 2 hours, that'll be ideal. God damn it, Zoe. Why you gotta let me down, bro? Okay, so I figured I won't spoil it yet. I swear. There you go. I have no idea why. I was perfectly fine before I started streaming. As soon as I start streaming, immediate yawnage. Yep. Hey, you're using the same style as me, buddy. Not very cash money of you. Yeah, I kind of forget like what they do. So I think he says the left way is. Wait, hang on. This way is a dead end anyway. If they want to attack me, they don't get headstones. It's simple as that. I think that's... Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure that's everything here. Up ahead, we're going to encounter... Yeah, okay. Time to encounter Foxgo.
Anything to cleanse this forest.
Cause you know, furry's got a furry.
Leaping tiger.
You can't hit me. I'm already here. Yeesh, you can actually do something, you lazy bastard. I know you're gonna die soon, but do something.
Ghosts attack everyone. They are mad with madness. Thank you for keeping me safe.
If I had to
Mad
guess,
of madness.
I'd say this mongrel's mind has collapsed on itself from being trapped in this ghost-infested place.
You have come from Tien's Landing? There are many ghosts here. You have to be fast to get around them, and quiet, or they will hear you. I come from the inn, the Pilgrim's Rest. You must take a message to the town for us. Things are very bad. We starve. The ghosts cut us off from everything. But we are still up there. Tien's Landing must send people to help. Many people should come to the inn to help us. They can't let us starve.
That is essentially going to clue you in as to their nature. They need many people to keep them from starving.
No, I should return to the inn. They will want to know you are coming. You should come with me. I can take the message down later, and you will be safe from the forest shadow and her ghosts. Oh yes, they must be. She hunts us, and these ghosts hunt you, right? Isn't that the same? She's dangerous like these ghosts. We're all afraid of her. I will go back the way I came. Knowing that there are others here, I will be all right. I must go back to the inn to tell them. You should follow the path to the right, not the left. Left goes to the temple, and the forest shadow will kill you. Come, the inn is this way.
So, hey little foxy, jump. Good title for that. Foxgo rides Asian guy while he's work hard. mean, if you're playing a male character. Boing. Anyway, that was the... I'm not sure if that specifically was the Fox Shadow or one of Fox. I don't know. There's our first little fox girl. She is cute and she is a fox and she goes fox. Fortunately, want you to get them in like close quarters combat, one-on-one. You pretty much won. Forget if you go to there, that actually triggers something. But for now, we're going to the Pilgrim's Rest, since we do need to come back there. We'll come back here anyway. So I may as well come here now. Actually, you know what? There are a lot of ghosts here apparently. Hey, you gotta fight, you only got one arm. Just put up to the next room. Come on, you really think you're gonna survive there, buddy? That it? You done? Yeesh. That was henpecked, I think. Someone henpecked.
They're watching you closely, gauging your abilities. Be on your
Leaping
guard.
tiger.
could stop curving your shots magically, that'd be nice. Did you see it? Did you see it? Right behind that tree? Behind that tree? Oh my god, it was a rock. Yeah, in case it's not very, very, very plainly obvious, there is essentially just something fishy going on here. Also, increase that when we're dealing with something that's not ghosts, which will be soon enough. We want a bit of sort of action.
I watched in awe as you dispatched those things. Not many of your kind can deal with ghosts as easily as you did. No, no, no. Heavens, no. You are a warrior, are you not? Bound by honor and given strength by training. Is that not the noblest of classes? You are of a kind, aren't you? Clearly deserving of respect and consideration. But I forgot myself. Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest, traveler. I am the Keeper, as they call me. Tell me, did you happen to come across one of us on your way up here? We sent him not long ago to search for help. If you saw no one, then he must have met his end. Damn her. I know this is the work of the Forest Shadow. She's taken another from us. We hoped we had found a way to deal with the fox, but we were wrong. Well, that is quite a thing to ask, isn't it? Quite a thing indeed. How are we to know we could trust you? No, I do not entirely... You must know fox spirits can assume the forms of humans. How can I trust you not to be one of her servants, or the spirit herself? For now, simply accept what little hospitality we can offer. These are hard times, but we would not dare treat a guest poorly.
See, and again, just... I mean, he's got a point, but... what he says and what... obviously one of them... being the guy that sit down... completely contradictory. Because why would the fox spirit, one of her servants, be attacked by ghosts if they're under the control of the fox spirit?
Oh, please, it's nothing to concern yourself over. We would not trouble you with such a thing. Watching you fight made me think that you might be the one able to destroy the fox. We will simply make sure you are properly motivated to help us. One of us here in the inn overheard the hunter and the big man, who are now at the Forest Shadow's temple. The hunter spoke of a ritual that would let him reach the Forest Shadow. But he's a fool. He thinks to find the fox and seek out her help. Her help! She will not help anyone, least of all us at the inn. To save the hunter from his own folly, we took the crystal before he could reach the temple. That is it exactly. Whatever the ritual does, if it reaches the Forest Shadow, then we must take the opportunity to destroy her once and for all. He would not have taken that chance. I must know that you will use it for the right reasons. You must kill the Forest Shadow. Do so, and I will give you a half-year's worth of taxes in silver. We are a long way from the Imperial City here. The tax collector's arms are only so long, you know. I have been carefully collecting this silver for years, but the death of the murderous fox is more important to me. You will aid us. You must. Very well. Consider it a deal between us. The crystal is yours, but remember our deal. You should go to the temple to the west. Find a way to reach the fox and destroy her however you can. Succeed, and the silver will be yours. Now go.
See, I never really... Okay, so the whole concept of... Like, why? Give me the crystal and I'll make sure she's eliminated. Yeah, that could be seen as the good path. But any of those could be the lie. Like... Sure, I'll make sure I kill the fox spirit. And yeah, case Kanto. But much all we really get here is 1 silver. We can kill the fox spirit for a large amount of silver, but we're not gonna.
Hello.
In fact, how?
Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest. Patron is the our business. I am Ho, your humble cook. I'm also in charge of the few supplies the inn actually stocks, if you have need of them. Though I am weary and worked to the bone, I'm here to help you. What can I do for you today? I'd be happy to. In fact, if you think about it, with the ghosts filling the forest, I shouldn't have any supplies at all. Yes, it is. Ah, well, have a look.
Really
Hello again.
nothing worth it.
I don't really go in for celestial politics, but I will say that it's awfully odd that the inn folk seem to hate her so. To hear them talk, she's practically insane with bloodlust. But everything here seems perfectly normal, wouldn't you say? No, it doesn't. But why then are they so scared of this forest shadow? Well, I've probably said enough. The Keeper has more than enough to say for both of us about the forest shadow. I don't know much about this forest at all. I was only passing through and I, stopped at this inn. Turned out to be a longer stay than I anticipated. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. How very lucky for me. I seem to just stumble into these situations. There's not much I can tell you, to be fair. There's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought, well, I was hoping... Perhaps you could, though I'm not so sure. Go and speak to the innkeeper. Ask him about the twisted servants of the Mother. See how he reacts to that. Be prepared when you speak to him. That's all I'm saying about this.
As we clearly just got a little title drop. Mother, she's kind of the enemy in this area.
You must... The Mother? Nothing at all. Did he? How unfortunate. We should have tipped him into his own pot weeks ago. You are lucky that I sense such great strength from you. Had you dealt with those ghosts out front with less efficiency, I would tear your throat out. But please, allow me to reveal all that you wish to see. Let me show you the truth.
These guys are dun cannibals!
And bask in our glory. You should be honored to see the true strength of the cannibals.
Under a demon's influence, men can twist into these things. They're cannibals, and we are in danger. Don't underestimate their strength.
Are you happy now that you have the answer to your prying questions? No, of course not. You wish to know more. You are drawn to our majesty. You know nothing of beauty. You know nothing at all. You must understand that we are servants of a powerful demon known as the Mother, who has taught us to draw strength from human flesh. The Forest Shadow imprisoned her millennia ago, but soon she will be free. You will help us with that, or you will die. Freaks, you're nothing but meat. We have made you an offer. The bargain was vast amounts of your precious silver for the life of the Forest Shadow. Now we add your life to the deal as well. The fox holds the Mother trapped within the earth of this hill, but she can hold nothing with dying paws. You are so very stupid. What the Mother has given us is no curse. This is power. We eat the flesh of your kind, and its energies make us strong. The Mother has beautified us in return for serving her. You should not speak of killing the Mother. It is a sacrilege that makes our blood boil with rage. She is a most powerful creature from a time when primal hunger ruled all of your kind. She has been trapped in this hill for centuries, trapped by the fox. But as the dead grow restless, she feels their anger, their rage, and their hunger for release. They feed the Mother, and she grows strong as the ghosts flock to her. She reached out to us. We are her children, and I am first among them. She is the filthy fox spirit that imprisoned the Mother centuries before the Empire was born. Like all foxes, she is a trickster and thinks of herself as a judge of wrong and right. She claimed this forest as hers, gloating over the imprisonment of the Mother. But she did not count on the ghosts filling her forest. The Mother called to them, and their rage, their hunger for release, has restored much of her strength. The time of the fox is over. The dead walk the world, and the Mother can draw strength from them. That is how she reached out to us, told us of the new way. The Mother grows stronger each day, but she is still trapped, and the Forest Shadow is not so weak as to be easily taken. She knows us instantly, so we have no surprise. You are unknown. We cannot defeat her, but she cannot destroy us so easily either. She will try to pour honey into your ears, beg for your help. When her guard is down, then you will destroy her, and the Mother will be free. What will it be? Do you value your life, or will you play the fool? You just don't understand. You will. Rend her flesh. Her screams should echo in the town below.
Leaping Tiger!
Come on, burst of the mother cannibals. You should be pretty tough, right? so far. Didn't even land a hit on me, bro. Quit blocking, you fucking pussy. Okay, yeah. Sword definitely deals more damage. Even with all the upgrades I put into Tiger Claw. Leaping Fang, sure. I don't know why it's a Tiger Claw, because it's a Tiger Claw. Which kind of makes sense, because we're in the furry part of the game. Oh my god! Send him away with boxes. As strong as ever died. Look what I'm doing. You're good.
That was astonishing. I haven't seen such martial skills in an eatery since the last time I added ginger to my wife's hot and sour soup. Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these beasts are dead, I can finally talk to you. My name is Henpecked Ho, and before you ask, I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I could seem normal to the customers. My wife is unique. To say that she is as enduring as the wall itself is to do a disservice to her persistence. I could make similar comparisons between the force of her will and the Imperial Army, but I think you have the picture. You have no idea what you're suggesting. The last I saw of her, she was in the Imperial City. I was due back more than a week ago, and if she hasn't torn the place down looking for me, I'll be surprised. That's beside the point for now. I must thank you, as I clearly owe you my life. These cannibals were getting desperate enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed was to be dragged into the caves below. They spoke often about the mother in the caves nearby. They used this inn as a base and a way to lure people to increase their food stocks and swell their ranks. What they failed to realize is that the forest is polluted with ghosts. No travelers means no food, whether people think this place is normal or not. Maybe they had some plan around that, but I doubt it. They are not forward thinkers, these beasts. How it all ties together, I'm not exactly sure. I heard a lot about the caves from the cannibals. There's something down there they call the Mother, and I think whatever, is what made them what they are. She is some sort of greater demon the cannibals serve. I think she's the reason they're as twisted as they are. From what I overheard, the Mother was trapped in this hill before Sagacious Chen forged the Jade Empire, but something has disturbed her. I don't know how or why this Mother of theirs has returned to the world, but if she can do this to men, she must be stopped. That is something I do not know. They would leave the inn and then return. I wasn't in a position to ask for details. Is there anything... You killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I don't know how they got in or out, or how they took prisoners down there. I do know that they were terrified of something called the Forest Shadow. I'm willing to bet that would be a good place to start. If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to help. In my own way, of course. I'm not much with my fists. Not anymore, anyway. But you'd be surprised what tricks an old Bunmaster might know. Have you ever heard of Drunken Master style? I was a master, top of my game and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great cities in the prosperous East. My skills earned me fame, fortune, and a wife. Teaching is all I can do. As I said, fame, fortune, and a wife. discovered fairly early on that she had opinions, most of them regarding alcohol and my regulation of it. I can still teach you, though. She has never expressly forbidden that. I have a few bottles on me right now if you'd like to learn. Pay attention, I don't like repeating myself. Now, when I am with you, I can throw you bottles of wine. You must pick these up in order to use Drunken Master. The effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run out of wine, as long as you keep the enemies off of me. Now, watch my technique.
Drunken Master. Ah! Ah!
So, I mean, the thing with Drunken Master is it's not actually
Focus.
it's not actually
There, you're
getting
fine.
drunk.
Your job isn't done, though. There are still more cannibals in the hill. I don't know how to get in there, though. The cannibals were dead set against that forest shadow. They didn't want anyone going near the temple. Maybe you could find her and get some answers. Well, it must be safer than this place. Good luck. You'll need it, I'm afraid.
So, I mean, that is kind of just a thing mostly in games and movies, I mean. Drunken Master is to act like you are drunk. To use somewhat, I would say, fluid movements. Obviously, I'm no freaking expert, otherwise I'd be able to explain it better. But basically, you're not drunk, you're just acting like you're drunk to throw off the enemy.
How can you fight so well when all you do is drink?
It's harder to drink your watered-down swill and face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn forest missing the good parts? Hold on. That one's got all her parts, and none of them are hanging out. About time I had a challenge.
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
Longsword.
Here is probably the character that I'm going to be using most. Black Warren. Basically a big guy with axes, as you can see.
You're no ghost. Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before. I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments. Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise. You'll want to talk to Spear Catches Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometimes.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing. Spear Catches Leaf is no warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire. The tales say this man once stormed an entire fortress alone, naked and screaming his defiance into the night.
Ha! Scared the tar of those border guards. But they botched the story. I was naked, screaming, and I was dead drunk. Wouldn't you like to know, Missy? Let's just say it's the only part that matters. We didn't exactly fight to the death, did we? Besides, I'm not nearly drunk enough to be at the top of my game. There's nothing to drink in this blasted forest. There's dozens of them. But if you didn't recognize me right away, you must not have heard them. Now really isn't the time to share them. I need about 5 bowls of wine and a soft patch of ground to even get started.
Yes, I'm Spear Catches Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow. I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, we can't even see what these furnaces are supposed to do. You have it? Excellent. I should return and report this to Lord Yun. He will want to hear this news. The crystal fits into the central pedestal atop these steps, unlocking the lens arms in the lower furnaces so they can direct light to the remaining furnaces. The other furnaces have colored crystals in them, presumably to alter the light. Lord Yun's father called this the Ritual of Seasons. A forest, he said, cares about only 2 seasons. The cooler air of winter and the blistering heat of summer are the only things it notices. All right. Summer and winter seem to be the key. Black Whirlwind will stay behind to offer whatever help he can. If anyone can control him, it's you.
Hey, I'm not some cheap bottle of wine to be passed around. Damn it, even wine shouldn't be passed, in my opinion.
Lord Yun paid you very well to safeguard his men, and now you're being paid to safeguard his new agent. Surely you don't mean to go back on your word.
My word isn't worth a damn thing. That said, I'm still reeling from actually losing to anyone short of an army. Let me level with you. I don't lose fights, and I damn well didn't expect to lose one in this forest. Then you come along and beat me handily. My only rules are, don't touch my axes, don't touch my wine, and don't get between me and my enemies. If you can live with that, we'll get along just fine. Well, you, me, and the fellow with the dark hands and dark looks.
I already tire of this fool. Keep him away from me if you want him to stay alive.
Be safe. If the spirit's willing, I will reach Lord Yun's camp quickly. If you need more supplies or training, that is where I will be.
Let's go find something and make it stay a lot worse. You got it, but you can't actually use my axes. Just so we're clear, I'm the only one who touches the axes.
Hey, we don't have the whirlwind. And look, Fox Lady. Fox Lady's cute. With you. is there should be a healing shrine somewhere, right? I don't think there is one. So I think it's green. Wait, no, it should be red and blue. And blue. Fairly easy puzzle to solve. I mean, all things considered, if this is what it took to get into heaven. For tonight, we will yiff in heaven. I can resist. And oh my god, naked fox. So, yeah, this is heaven. Kinda.
What do you want from me? I'm here to kill.
Do you realize how much trouble you've caused me? I'll be doing paperwork on that fight of yours well into next. For so long, it appeared you'd be one of the easy ones. Then that whole bandit, and I haven't rested since. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I am Zin Bu, the magic abacus. I was assigned to record, tabulate, and itemize the destruction that you cause. No easy task, I might add, especially since you embarked on this wild quest to find your master. Ha! Again, you show your ignorance. Do you have any idea of the chaos that would be unleashed if we suddenly stopped calculating? It's ridiculous. You, for instance, Black Whirlwind, you're a nightmare. A whole department can't keep up with your antics. But imagine if they failed to record his various deeds. We would never be able to determine his eventual position on the Great Wheel. You can't just guess at it. You must have records, itemized records in triplicate signed by the Overseer of Carnal Destruction and Disorder herself. Oh, you don't know the half of it. You remember that little engagement with Gao the Lesser? 3,040 pages. I lost 3 assistants on that report alone. Aha! The very reason I'm here, and not back at the Celestial Bureaucracy tabulating your most recent exploits. Apparently my skills are inadequate to keep up with you. I'm being relegated to a much lower role in trade and commerce. My only consolation is that I will no longer have to track your exploits. I'll be lucky if I ever attain the rank I had before you came along, but I have a plan that just might get me there. And you're going to help me. Instead of trying to find you a buyer or supplier wherever you go, I'm going to provide that service directly. Actually, I need you to buy from me, and occasionally sell any items you no longer need. By getting rid of the other suppliers and buyers, I can save time and be more efficient. Perhaps then I can regain some of the honor I lost through this demotion. In any case, I'll be joining with you. in a sense, to offer you items for sale and to purchase anything extra you acquire. It's a fair deal, I believe. You gain the envious ability to buy and sell at your whim, and I can prove my worth in my new role. Perhaps I will even do well enough to get promoted. Well, that is a most excellent way to think about it. Simply call upon me as you would any of your followers, and I'll be there. In the meantime, I have much to do. I'm afraid my supplies are a little low at the moment, but fear not, I will acquire new items as quickly as I can. I should go and see what I can dig up for you. Don't worry, I'll be around. Just call on me if you need something. Good day.
That's a really...
You know, I think I actually like this job better than my last.
It's a neat idea. If we had anything else to sell.
I pictured more endless wine.
Like, the only things that we can sell in this game are gems. If we had anything else, like it was an actual RPG game, that would be a really, really handy service. I like the white one, she's cute. Ooh, ooh.
Kop awuka inir, wo afawapi ithatoro toro uk. The kawa ear up wo ofir wo weir wa fonu unka. Utara we ear, kukiti salir naur kurk wo pan. Kop awuka inir, wo afawapi ithatoro toro uk. Swire for peer yawar ear, wolf swire so no.
Okay, so this is kind of also really because we already know the reason.
Woo weird wakir fonir sisa ukopkipo kusu ukut. Wo ofno aknatinir sasi ir yawak orui.
And yeah, as you can see, they don't exactly wear clothes. I'm curious if they all have two tails though. I mean, I get that they're not specifically kitsunes, so they wouldn't have more than 9 tails. Since, if I'm not mistaken, is a more China game, not Japanese, so kitsunes are usually Japanese, right? I'm pretty sure they are. They need help. Ah, here's a horse demon. As you can see, horse demons, I like horse demons. Personally, horse demons look the best.
Kop awuka inir. Kop awuka inir. Wo afawapi ithatoro toro uk.
yeah, that was it. In case you couldn't tell at the start of the video. I mean, let's be real, I'm probably... None of these videos are probably going to be monetized anyway. So what I mean by, oh, some of them are naked. I mean, they're not naked all the way to have the little skirt, but I can't tell if that's part of the skirt or what look like it. So I can't say. Oh, and just that being chill. I mean, there's shows at least. And yes, the obvious joke is not actual nudity.
Focus.
And there's the elephant demon.
You should ready yourself, mistress. I do not trust them. A friend who reeks of those beasts at the inn? Do what you wish, mistress, but I will be watching.
Okay, so she says a mad fox spirit. But then she says, I had no intention of harming you. Okay, so that's all well and good, but how would she possibly know that I'd break free of the stone?
Even here, so weak. The waters cannot bleed forever. Nothing is without end. Not even this world. Not when my power rests in the hands of mortals. Names are fleeting, given so your kind can point and say, that is mine. All words, names, history, dreams, they die on your lips. What remains after that is beyond you, or is meant to be. Not everything can be owned, not without price. You will pay a debt earned by another. I lack the strength to help you. You cannot avoid your fate. When someone steps beyond their station, others must fall to fill the gap. He challenges the order. He pushes above while you are where you should be, where you must be. If you fail in your destiny, your true enemy falls with you. And if he falls, so do we all. You must win. But in doing so, you will lose. It is a painful circle that must be allowed to close. You do not truly have a choice until you confront what comes after. You will be free to act, but there is a cost.
That beast should never have woken up.
tonawe ira ukalia ir, ognin ira hasmo.
And yeah. Ox, Demon, Gigazido, Halo, Foxo, and you have two trunks.
I will protect the forest shadow with my life.
You got two chunks there, buddy. I don't know. Maybe this is the thing with elephant demons to have two chunks, but hey. You do you. I think I'm done here. Whee! Okay, bye. Cause we're flying away, yeah. We're flying away, yeah. We're flying away. Focus. So far we're making pretty decent time on this, if I'm being perfectly honest. What is today? Today is Sunday. So I'm not particularly too sure if I will be doing a stream tonight, but I should. So probably try and finish up Tien's Landing. Very nice little standy spot. So yeah, obviously the spoiler is that creature we've been seeing.
Change will take you. Soon you will be one of us. So hungry. What? Who are you? Lies! You are not cannibal or changing like these new ones. You are food.
Longsword!
Oh, and yeah, in case it's not obvious, I will explain it for those that didn't pick up on it. Basically, all the silver that he promised to give you, pretty much from dead adventurers and other guests. That's why when you first meet the guy, it's like, we need a lot more people.
They're not human. They're changing us. They're capturing people, changing some and eating the rest. By the spirits, you have to help me. There's no way to stop. I don't want to turn. Kill me.
Thank you.
And they also say that they need more corpses, but or need more food. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 full bodies. I mean, sure, there's a lot of them. It's still a fairly large amount of food. And I will kind of admit. Okay, there's really nothing that way. The whole cannibal, like. Where do you go? Wendigo. It's not like you just said kill the filthy thin boy. I kinda like the idea of the whole cannibal stories, not actual cannibals, like cannibal monsters. You know, Wendigos. It's a curse from eating human flesh and you turn into a Wendigo or Wendigo. Stuff like that. I think cryptids? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong and they're not cryptids. It's because I find like creepy stuff, kind of creepy. Like how, oh, Wendigos can call out, Wendigo skinwalkers call out with the voices of your friends to lure you away, stuff like that. You know? Kinda creepy, not gonna lie. But there's really nothing in these caves. Could you not have bothered to put some loot here? I mean, some of these cannibals really did get the short end of the stick, didn't they? Some get turned in, oh. Like, so far I've only seen 2 get turned into the more human-looking cannibals. So let's turn into these freaks.
It's too late to... You left more destruction and shattered lives behind you than my wife shopping for a new hat. I'm clearly going crazy, but I wanted to be here. This thing, mother, whatever, it has to be destroyed. Well, there's no turning back now. Who knows how many more cannibals are down there. When you're ready, let's finish this mother off.
This should be fun. If there's enough of the little guys down there, this could be better than the time I stormed the Fortress of Seven Gates by myself.
I'm gonna quickly save, just so that I make sure I don't accidentally rush into the mother fight. Bridge, handle the zone, butcher zone. I think it would be down that way. Spider, go up. Up, little, no. That's my hand. No, oh, not on the bed. That is my foot. You having fun on my foot? There you go. Just you want to go up. Up the wall, little baby spider. Okay, you're not really a baby spider. There, I hope that helped. I gave you a little booster. And now you want some cardboard moving across. And do spider. In case you're wondering what I'm saying. There's the daddy long legs that was in my room. And it's just kinda chilling. You know, daddy long legs vibing as it is. I mean, okay, so people who hate spiders, just feel free to comment down below. Do you hate daddy long legs? Like, most spiders I can get. Huntsman's. Yeah, they get that. Just normal house spiders. But how daddy long legs? They're like the most adorable thing ever. And there's mother. Like, how did you not think that was out of place?
Get away from me, you beast! I'll stop the little guys. The big one's yours.
Okay, just kill it.
Those pillars don't look stable.
You lack focus.
Keep doing that.
We could try to attack her, but ew! That was gross that you have a spew attack. Alright, can I just bomb these little guys? I guess I technically could if it would stop focusing on Mother. Okay. Maybe not. Oh, well, that's pretty much game anyway.
There's no end to them.
No,
Just like my wife's pregnant.
Keep your head down, Bun Man. I'm killing them. Killing.
You'll kill us if we don't get out. If we don't get out of here soon. Look there, there. That's our only chance.
Yeah, I mean, you could have helped, but okay.
She would have to be. That hill collapsed like a bad cake.
Which, okay, that does kind of bring me more back to how humans usually show themselves in games, movies. Humans just seem to be the more... Oh yeah, okay, no, I mentioned this in Rage, or Jade Empire. Humans always tend to have just the tenacity and resourcefulness to overcome anything. That's pretty much human nature. It's like, oh, ancient enemies there. Oh, I never would have thought to drop a mountain on their head. That's why I feel like you should always have a balance. Say, like if you were to have a war meeting. Sure, you want super smart generals, but you'd also want more average people. It's gonna balance it out, and yeah, it's like, oh, enemies here. Here's my opinion, here's my opinion. It's like, yo, I never would have guessed that that would be a thing we could incorporate in. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm gonna miss those little bastards. They tried so hard. They just kept coming, one after another, practically throwing themselves on my axes. You have to respect that kind of mindless dedication. Ah, well, let's go find something else to cleave. You should probably go down to his camp and check with Lord Yun. He'll likely want to reward you. Let's go. I'm sure Ho can make his way back to Tien's Landing. Even if there's more cannibals about, he's too skinny to eat.
Should be down this way, but let's actually level up first.
I wondered how long it would be before you made your way down here. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but the air has changed considerably. The forest shadow herself appeared here in this camp while the earth shook. She explained what was happening on my lands. She explained what happened in the inn. Nasty business, that. Glad you had the skills to deal with that. Mother, was it? That they did. Imagine such horrors trapped under my own land. Here is the wind map you wanted. The copy is near perfect, and I assure you that the assassins will never know you have it. As I said, the Forest Shadow herself informed me of your brave actions. It was a lucky moment when you walked into this place. Fortunate for us both, in fact.
Allow me to answer that, Lord. Well, it seems that you've solved the problem with the forest. That doesn't mean the ghost will simply up and leave. If we're lucky, then you've stopped things from getting worse, and time will provide the cure.
We will stay on here for a while. These trees will need tending. Besides, I think I have some old family business to catch up on. Old alliances to reforge, as it were. Indeed, it is. You have my deepest gratitude. I had virtually given up hope, and you appeared like a gift from the heavens. Farewell. That map will carry you safely if you can find a flyer with the range. I wish you all the best of luck.
It's good to see you again. I have a small stock of supplies, and I can also train you to be more precise and focused. Have a look and tell me what you need. I'm collecting the silver to honor the men we lost to these accursed ghosts.
Storm Dragon style. So let's get that. Let's go to more. Obviously can't get Storm Dragon just now, but we can come back to it. And that is the forest done, and in only roughly about an hour and a half. Hey look, it's our character. So yeah, I'm going to call it here. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I will definitely catch you all later today, hopefully, maybe. But anyway, bye for now. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, hey, that's awesome. If you didn't, understandable, not everyone's cup of tea, but bye.